Yo, what's up? Today I will teach you guys how to become a Prefire god just like Mitro. Everyone always talks about how important Prefires are, but no one actually shows how to hit them. Today I will be showing how to get the timing down, as well as what behaviors to look for in your opponent to hit that nasty Prefire that we all want. Let's get into it. Please like and subscribe. A Prefire is when you predict your opponent's next move. For example, you can shoot right before a wall gets edited, so by the time the edit goes through you get a shot off. You can also use it for when you get sprayed. This is super effective to counter the spraying meta, but also scaring off your opponent if you're low. But a Prefire doesn't always need to be about editing or spraying. It can also be about predicting when your opponent will peek through a window or maybe run out of their box. How do you get a Prefire? Most people say that Prefires are all about having good reaction. It's true in some scenarios, but that's most of the time not true. I would say that Prefires are more about your awareness. You can see most of the time your opponent's next move by taking that extra time to look at your opponent and their movement. If they're bad, they'll probably hold out the weapon before they edit. Then you can react to the blueprint. If they're better, they will probably already have their blueprint out. Then you can react to the small pencil movement that occurs when he edits. I would say that you should shoot about a quarter to a half second after you notice that your opponent is making an edit. If your opponent is building with hard mats, hit the wall sometimes so you can easier see what he's doing. Sometimes you might even be able to notice what edit they are making. If you pay close attention to your opponent's head, you should see where he's looking and how the head is moving when he's selecting the edit. How to not fall to this trick yourself is by having the best crosser placement, so when you edit your head moves as little as possible. If you want to learn more about that, I will link a amazing tutorial on that in the description. Check that after this video. Most Fortnite players have a habit of running the direction of the wall they will edit to get out of their box. Not gonna lie, even I do it. Use this to your advantage so you can get some piece control or Prefire your opponent. So really pay close attention to all of your opponent's movements, since every movement usually means something. Put yourself in their situation. Honestly, the best way to practice is by just jumping into realistics, arena, 1v1s and maybe even pubs just for practice. Try to box up as much as possible and go for every Prefire chance you get. Eventually you'll get good and hit all of your Prefires. It all just comes down to practice, as everything. I would also recommend that you learn placing a wall or a ramp right before you go for a Prefire, since if you don't do that you will be exposed to your opponent and you will maybe trade damage, and that's not good. A good way of practicing this is by just opening a creative world and just practicing shooting and placing down a wall. Pretty simple. Since you watched the video to the end, you probably enjoyed it, so I would appreciate it a lot if you dropped a like as well as subscribed. Watch this video now, because if you learn combining pre-firing with editing, you will be absolutely unstoppable.